Welcome back, everyone. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you here for today's explainer on some incredibly crucial heart health advice. We're taking direct, vital information straight from medical experts and breaking it all down so you can immediately apply it to your life. Today, we're looking at the critical relationship between blood pressure and your diet. There's no fluff today, guys, just the clear, structured information you need.
Okay, let's dive into this. Do you know someone struggling with high blood pressure? Maybe it's a family member, a close friend, or, perhaps it's even something you're monitoring yourself. It is incredibly common. But what our source material makes abundantly clear is that managing this condition isn't just some passive waiting game. It requires a very, very careful diet. Basically, what we eat dictates our numbers, and those numbers, they literally dictate our health.
Section 1. The Modern Diet Challenge.
So the crucial point is this. While navigating the sheer abundance of really tempting food in our modern world is, honestly, a massive challenge, the stakes of what we choose to eat are incredibly high. Leaving high blood pressure uncontrolled isn't just about a number on a doctor's chart. As the source states, it can lead to other diseases that are potentially life-threatening. It's often the gateway to much more severe medical events, meaning we absolutely have to treat our daily dietary choices with serious focus.
Section 2. The Cardiologist Warning.
When we talk about these high stakes, we can't just guess at what to eat. We need to look directly to the authoritative voices in medicine, which brings us to cardiologists. Just to quickly define it, a cardiologist is a doctor who specializes in providing expert advice and care regarding heart health. These specialists dedicate their entire lives to studying the heart, and they're the ones setting the definitive, science-backed boundaries on exactly what we must actively avoid if we want to protect our cardiovascular system.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how surprisingly blunt the medical community is. Listen to how our source summarizes their stance. They've made it quite clear what you should not eat if you want to stay healthy and prevent your blood pressure from rising further. I mean, they aren't mincing words here. Cardiologists have drawn a very clear line in the sand regarding specific dietary culprits, which leads us to the big question: what exactly are these experts warning us about?
Section 3. The Sodium Danger Zone.
Let's consider the hidden cost of our most beloved everyday snacks, like potato chips. We all know the appeal, right? They have a fantastic, satisfying crunch. But that crunch often means huge amounts of salt. Consuming these types of snacks significantly increases the sodium levels in your body. And as our source material warns, that sudden spike in sodium is exactly what sends your blood pressure straight into the danger zone. That satisfying crunch is actually actively working against your heart's health.
Let's move to and see how this builds into Section 4, Healthy Crunchy Alternatives.
And this brilliantly illustrates the exact choice you have every single time you open your pantry. It's kind of like a fork in the road. You can reach for the danger zone, chips loaded with salt that spike your sodium. Or you can go for the healthy crunch. Experts know we crave that texture, so cardiologists recommend actively choosing unsalted nuts or fresh veggies. You still get that highly satisfying crunchy bite that you want, but you completely eliminate that massive sodium spike.
So, I want to leave you with a powerful question. Next time you need a crunch, what will you reach for? You now have clear, structured advice straight from the cardiologist. You understand the very real stakes of high blood pressure, and you know exactly how the hidden salt in everyday snacks pushes those numbers up. But you also know the simple, healthy alternatives. The knowledge is in your hands. How will you use it to protect your heart today? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep focusing, and stay healthy.